All right, it is time now for the big screen when we look at the movies coming to theaters and streaming platforms this weekend.
All right, get the popcorn ready. Candace McMillan, the movie guru with Seattle Refined, joins us this morning. Hi, Candace. How are you this morning?
Pretty good. A little queasy from seeing that corn dog on Tyra's segment.
Oh, you don't think you're not down for the hot dog or for the corn dog?
No.
Okay.
It's got a little hot kick to it. We were
Yeah.
wondering, what if it had like a little sweet kick? Maybe that might be a little bit different.
I don't know.
I don't know. The nacho cheese layer just
It's a lot.
threw me.
It's a lot.
You know what?
Yeah.
I appreciate the honesty. I do. I do.
So maybe not eating hot dogs when you're watching Snow White this weekend?
No.
Okay.
It's got to be an apple, right? You have to bring apples to the theater.
Yes,
Snow
before
White.
you drop down and pass out on the couch.
That's right.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that
so
one?
Snow White's in theaters. I mean, all the kids are got to be so excited for this. My girls, I didn't take them to the screening with me, but they are so excited to watch it. I was a Disney girly, and there's a lot of controversy for this film coming out, ranging from, Rachel Zegler, who plays Snow White, being Latina, to the dwarves being replaced by CGI magical creatures. There's just, you name it, it's had some controversy. I thought, and as a Disney girly who grew up loving Snow White, I thought they did a really good job of translating it for modern audiences. There are some changes. They've taken out a couple songs. They've added a bunch of new songs. And it all works well enough to entertain. I think if you go into this with a cynical mindset, you are going to find a ton of things wrong with it. But if you go into it, with a fresh, maybe not expecting them to go shot for shot of the original, you're going to enjoy yourself.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking right now that my daughter would probably love it. I think so. Yeah. I just,
Oh my
who
gosh,
this?
is that you?
Wait, that's you?
That is me. I wore this dress that my mom sewed for me for 3 years straight to the grocery stores, to restaurants. My sister there is 2 weeks old. She's Doc. And so listen, I'm the biggest Snow White fan. If I can get past the changes, I think everyone should be able to get past these changes.
That is adorable.
I absolutely love that. I also watched the documentary about Disney and everything that went into making the original Snow White, and it really made me appreciate that animation. And just to see how things have changed over time, I find it fascinating. So, all right, next on the list is the Alto Knights. What do we know about this one?
The Alto Knights. So I'm not a big mob movie girl. I mean, maybe you out there are, but this is by writer-director Barry Levinson. He's been around forever. He did Bugsy, Rain Man. He knows what he's doing here in creating, a mafia movie that stars Robert De Niro, which obviously gives it some bonus points there, as two characters, real-life mob bosses who were childhood friends but become kind of enemies, and they're fighting for power in the 50s and 60s. I think Robert De Niro is what you are coming in the theater to see. He is just a showstopper in this, even at 82 or however old he is. The film itself is a bit of a letdown. I found it pretty boring. The ending, you expect kind of these shoot 'em up endings. It's a little limp. It's going to come through the theaters and pass by, and probably won't make the top 10 list for even those who like this kind of film. For me, it's a pass.
Okay.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Although Robert De Niro still going at 81.
Yeah.
Still going
Yeah,
in
he's
this
81.
genre of all genres. There you go.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay, so Candace, when I think of the word Odessa, I think of the famous EDM duo from Bellingham. I'm assuming that is not the premise for this new movie on Hulu. Is that right?
It is not.
Okay.
That would be
Far different.
maybe I'd watch that movie, though. This movie is coming to Hulu, and it stars Sadie Sink, God bless her, in the strangest movie I've seen all year. It's a post-apocalyptic coming-of-age rock opera.
Okay.
I mean, just take those words in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a lot of things. It's the visuals are beautiful. Would I have liked this to be a 5-minute music video? Probably.
Oh, wow.
Did I need an hour 40 of this kind of strange? It feels a lot like The Running Man, like an 80s dystopian world, but the premise isn't terribly clear. It's all over the place. Again, you're coming to listen to the music, to see the neon visuals. But an hour and 40, it's just a little bit too long for what it doesn't deliver.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, there we have a little bit of direction on things for us to watch. I think Snow White's a sign up for me for this weekend.
Yeah.
I think so,
It's
too.
a sweet watch.
That picture of you is so adorable.
I know.
I know.
Do you still have the costume?
Yes, I do. My mom does.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Hey, before
We're
we let you
hardcore
go,
Disney people.
Yeah, exactly. Before we let you go, you watch movies all the time, and I don't know if you heard about our question of the day, but if you had to watch only one movie for the rest of your life, what would it be? Do you have an answer?
That's a cruel question.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, even if I didn't watch movies all day, I don't think I could choose just one. I will say I rewatched Pride and Prejudice the other day, and it's hitting its 20th anniversary this year, which is insane. And that is just still such a great movie. It's the Joe Wright directed one, with Keira Knightley. I could watch that maybe every month, maybe not for the rest, perpetually, but it's just such a classic, and it has everything you want.
All right. I love that.
Space it out.
Yeah. All right, Candace, thank you. Thanks for playing along with that last curveball, too.
Yeah.
So Odessa is not like an EDM group, that totally different premise.
No, I didn't
It's
even
not.
know. I didn't even know what Odessa was.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not huge into the EDM
Oh
world.
my God, I love it, Kelly.
Okay. Right? Is that the type
And they're
that
coming
it
to
is?
Pioneer Square later this year, too. They're doing this big,
Just like in Pioneer Square itself?
Occidental Park.
Oh.
You need tickets, though. But they're
okay.
coming.
There we go.
Yeah.